If you guys are looking for cheap, fast, and reliable Madden mobile coins, go check out my new sponsor at MaddenCoinProvider.com and make sure to use my code RHA at checkout for 15% off. Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Relic here, and today I'm bringing you guys probably one of the most requested videos on my channel. So, you guys know that Swag and I both have over 200 million coins combined, and I know many of you guys are wondering how we got those coins. Let me start everything off by saying that, number one, we don't bot. Alright, that's just to make it clear, we do not bot ever. I mean, botting is kind of irrelevant now anyways with the fact that EA is banning all the botters and stuff, so it's not even a relevant thing anymore. And you guys know we are still making coins even without bots being relevant, meaning that we don't bot in the first place. Second off, we don't buy coins, and you guys probably think that that's how we got all of our 200 mil. In fact, that is not how we got our full 200 mil. We did not buy all of our coins. So that's another thing. The third thing is, we did not take advantage of the Madden mobile coin glitch that you guys probably know. It's the one where you post bronzes and silvers for like 70k or something. A lot of YouTubers have been making videos on the algorithm or whatever. I don't know, I think it's kind of cheese, and I'd rather make coins the, quote unquote legit way. That's just my opinion. Some people use the glitch, they've made millions and millions and millions of coins. That's dumb. But for me, I have a method that you guys, it's gonna make sense when I explain it. So, my method is basically investing. You guys probably heard this before, but the things that I've invested in have made me like millions, like millions. Like, I've basically made most of my coins. I'd say like 95% of my coins were made from investing. Now, I'm going to tell you guys the things that I've invested in for the past like few months, I guess, and I'll just give you guys a little timeline of them. So, first off, I invested in Christmas packs. Swag and I both did. We both invested in Christmas packs, and we saved them. They were 50k each, and we opened them when there was the gift that went for like a million packs, right? So everything was profit, and we made like 50-60 mil off of that investment alone. If you guys want to see the video of that, of Swag opening his Christmas packs, it's on my channel. It's way back when, it's like a long time ago, but that's the first investment that we've really done. So the next investment that was big and profited us millions of coins was Pro Bowl players. So you guys know the Pro Bowl player, the one with like the 96 Ezekiel Elliott, 96 Barry. So in this promo, there's this 93 overall Aaron Donald card. I'm gonna bring it up right here. 93 overall Aaron Donald. So you guys can see right here. So right now, Aaron Donald is selling for about 250k, right there, 230k, yeah. But when the Pro Bowl promo was out and everybody was opening the packs and stuff, he was going for about 150k. So then I invested in 50 of these, and I bought them for all 150k, right? So, and then a week after, I should clarify this, a week after the packs were out and he wasn't pullable, I was able to resell him for 250k because he was one of the best defensive tackles at the time. Now he's not, because of the fact that Super Bowl promo drop, Alan Branch, a 94 defensive tackle, was released. So I sold him before that drop. I sold it for around 250k, and I profited a lot. I'm going to give you guys the final totals after the end. So I also invested in 25 Jadeveon Clownies. Alright, you guys can see right here, Jadeveon Clowney. One just sold for 500k, and the two other cheapest are 575 and 650k. So when the Super Bowl, I should say Pro Bowl promo was still out, I had bought a lot of these, 25 of these for 300k each, because that's how much it was going for. Some of them I bought for about 325, 350k, but I knew that they were going to rise because his stats were amazing, and I used to use him on my team, but he was one of the best linebackers at the time the Pro Bowl promo was released. And he was just so saturated on the auction house. There were so many of them, and they sold for 300k, which is why I bought them for that price. So that's another Pro Bowl player that I invested in. Next up, I invested in Cordarrelle Patterson, the kick returner. And it's pretty obvious why I did this, because he's the best kick returner in the game right now. And, you guys can see, cheapest one up is 875k, one just sold for 820k. Now, when the Pro Bowl promo was still here, I had bought all of the Cordarrelle Pattersons for 500k, around 500, 550k. They were just kind of sitting there because people wanted to get their hands off the Cordell Patterson, and people kept undercutting each other. I picked up 10 of these for 500k, because, you know, for me, the bigger investments, the one that costs more, I generally pick up less, so in case something goes wrong, I lose less coins, because, you know, investment, it's just high risk, high reward, and the goal is to find the investments that are the least risk with the highest reward, right? So I invested in these 500k, and I was able to resell it for 800k when the market was, they didn't have like 30, 40 of these on the market. There was only like 10, 15 of these. I sold it for 800k and bang, some more profit. The last thing that I invested in for the Pro Bowl promo is David DeCastro. So he is the best offensive guard in the game next to Kalichi Osemele, but that was released just yesterday, so that's kind of relevant when we're talking about this. But you guys can see, cheapest one is up for 1.3 mil, and he normally sells for around 1.2, 1.3 mil. I'm pretty sure this one's going to sell eventually. It's only been up for 30 minutes. But I had bought all of these David DeCastros. I only bought 5 of them because I was worried that his price wouldn't rise. I bought it for 700k, and a few days after the packs, he wasn't pullable anymore, I sold him for 1.35 mil. So I sold all 5 of them for that, and boom, some more profit. In total, after buying all these players, 50 Aaron Donalds, 25 Jadeveon Clowneys, 10 Cordarrelles, 5 David DeCastros, it was a 24 mil investment. Alright, and after selling all these, I got 40 mil back after tax, and boom, you've got 16 mil profit. And that wasn't even a lot of work. It's just a matter of thinking and finding which players are gonna rise after they're not in packs anymore. And it's really obvious the reasons why. Patterson, he's the best kicker returner. DeCastro is the best offensive guard at the time, I'm just saying. Aaron Donalds, he was one of the best defensive tackles at the time. Jadeveon Clowney, he was a really good linebacker. So it's just the positions that are rare. Like, I wouldn't invest in things like wide receivers and stuff, or halfbacks, because that's kind of stupid, because there's too many good halfbacks, wide receivers out there, and EA likes to release a lot of new promos that have those as the master, which is why you shouldn't invest in those. It's just the rare positions like defensive tackle, kicker returner, those are what you want to invest in. So that was really my first major investment, and I already profited 16 mil off of that, and Swag did the same thing. We both profited over 30 mil off of the Pro Bowl promo alone. Now, the next major investment that I did was during the Super Bowl promo. So during the Super Bowl promo, they had the daily new masters in the sets, right? So what am I doing? Alright, so what I did was, I knew that I woke up, right? I saw this Randy White, and I automatically knew that day that I had to invest in them, because the Randy White that day was going for 3 mil, 4 mil-ish. I really just wanted to invest in as many as I could with how many coins I had, and I told Swag, hey, you gotta get into this, and he was like, alright, yeah, I already know. But we did this, and we got, like, how many did we get? We got, I'm pretty sure I bought around 8 to 10 of them. He also bought 8 to 10, something around that, right? But I bought him for 3 to 4 mil. And I did this because a 99 defensive tackle with 2 different boosts, that's gonna be like endgame worthy. But because of the fact that you needed 10 of the Super Bowl elites to build them, and they can only rise so much before it's just stupid, because they're so common in packs. So they can only rise so much, and they roast about 350k, so if you build it, it was about 3.5 mil. So I bought all of these for 4 mil, and look at how much he goes for now, guys. 12 mil is the cheapest. He goes for 10 mil plus easily, and that was the case about a week after the set came out. So the set came out, it lasted for a day. A week after, I sold mine for 10 mil each. So if you guys think about it, I bought around 9, and Swag also bought around 9, because that's how many coins that we had to invest in these. So 9 times 10 mil, 90 mil minus the tax, that's 81 mil. And bang, you've turned 9 times 4 mil, which is how much it cost to buy the player, 36 mil, to 81 mil. That's like a 45 mil profit, and that wasn't even easy. That was a matter of buying 10 various players. Now you guys are probably wondering, how do I get the coins to buy these players in the first place? Now, you guys have seen my 2K special, my coin making method I did there. That's how Swag and I got a good start. We made about 15 mil each off of that, and then we did some other little investments, like we invested in Football Outsiders Elites, all those tiny investments until we got around 20 mil, which was enough to invest in those Pro Bowl Elites. So that's how we got the coin to start out with. And after this, guys, we've profited over, like, I don't know, 90 mil each. So we've profited a lot of coins just from investments alone. So those two investments, the Pro Bowl and the Super Bowl elite investments, those are just examples. I've invested in many other things in the past, but obviously I won't cover all of them in the video. I'm just going to show you guys the best examples of investing. And another thing that anyone can do, it doesn't require a lot of coins, is investing in trophies. So trophies, elite trophies, right now you guys are gonna see elite trophies are selling for around 16k. So if you guys remember a few weeks back, like 2 weeks back, there, 16k right there. If you guys remember when EA released 8 different boss legends in one day, alright? That was insanely hype, and everyone was going crazy. Like, everyone was ripping like millions in packs. And you guys know what happens when you open millions of packs. People generally convert players to trophy packs, or they just sell them, and everything becomes cheaper because the market is just saturated with a bunch of gold players, a bunch of trophies. Eventually everything's gonna drop, and it was insane. Elite trophies actually dropped to 10,000 coins. You guys can see right now on the screen, 16,000 coins. So when this came out, I just bought as many as I could. You know, I bought like, I don't know, 500 or something. Not sure how much swag bought, but after the price rose to about 15k, that's when I sold them, and I profited 3k per trophy. But you know what? Profit is still profit, alright guys? Profit is still profit, and if you're barely doing anything for it, then why not? But that's another general investment that you guys can do. So now, the last major investment that I've done, like the most recent investment, was investing in boss legends, because boss legends are crazy. But I know a lot of you guys probably can't invest in boss legends because you guys don't have a lot of coins yet. But as I said earlier, investing in trophies, investing in like promos and stuff, the players you think will rise in a smaller amount, you guys can still make coins off that. I do mine investments in bulk, but it still works if you have like only like 1 mil, 2 mil. You guys can still make a lot of coins off that, right? But anyways, the last major investment that I've done was investing in Ultimate Legends, the boss legend in specific. So when the 8 new boss legends released, I decided that, you know, I think that these players are gonna rise because they're so rare, right? So the 2 players that I thought would rise the most were Leroy Glover and Anthony Munoz, and Swag and I both invested in 2 of a piece. Swag invested in Anthony Munoz, which was going for 20 mil the morning, well, not the morning, like the afternoon, when a lot of people had pulled him and wanted to sell him quick. Anthony Munoz, he bought him for 20 mil each, so that's a 40 mil investment. He was able to sell the Anthony Munoz for 40 mil a week after. So a week after, that's like about like a week before I'm recording this right now. But you guys can see right now the cheapest is 99 mil. I could buy him right now, but I'm not stupid. But I've seen him sell for 40 mil, 45 mil. It's crazy because do you know why? That he's the best offensive tackle in the game, and there's no doubt he's a 98 overall. There's no other 98 offensive tackles who gives a boost plus 2 run block. So I knew that he was gonna rise, so I told Swag, hey, you can try investing in this. And the other one was Leroy Glover. I invested in Leroy Glover because he's a defensive tackle. Defensive tackles are one of the most rare and expensive positions in the game, and this one gave a boost. So I bought each of these for 25 mil. It seemed like a lot. I was kind of scared that he wouldn't rise, but I was able to sell him for 42 mil. 42, one sold for 42 mil, the other sold for 39 mil, so in total about 80 mil. And bang, right now the cheapest is 47 mil. That's a bit overpriced, but I don't know, somebody might still buy it. I don't think so though. But that means that in total we profited about 80 mil total off of the boss legends. So you guys, these are just a few investments that we've made, and the one I'm investing in right now are trophy packs because of positional heroes. You guys can see I have almost 410 trophy packs on my bench. And if you guys do want to invest for positional heroes, do it with 10 trophy packs. What I suggest you guys do is buy a bunch of gold players. Don't exchange them until positional heroes come out, because you guys may not, because the players might go for more than, for example, if you bought like say 200 gold punchers, right? And then those punchers rise by 2k each, you wouldn't put them in the 10 trophy set. However, if they don't rise and trophies decide to rise, that's when you put them in the 10 trophy set. So that's just an investment that you guys can do right now. I'm also doing that right now. You guys can see I've got so many 10 trophy packs. This is a total of almost 4,000 trophies. But that's just an investment that I'm doing right now, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please drop a like. This is basically the secret to our 200 mil plus coins investing. So if you guys just invest in players that you think will rise, but play it smart, you know, it's high risk, high reward. I've obviously made some investments in the past that didn't work, just like playoff players. When playoff players released, I didn't think that they would make the packs, like the playoff packs in stores a lot, so I invested in them, and then EA made it so that it appeared like 3 times every week. So I lost a lot of coins there, but it's just really high risk, high reward, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I already said that earlier, but there we go. Just another day at the pick up on the mail. If a channel